Hello, hello, hello. I'm looking for my foundation. How is everybody? I feel like it's been forever since I've been on live. I've kind of been MIA for a few days as far as lives go. So I'm sorry about that. So I look a little bit of a hot mess right now. But I'm about to fix that. I'm about to put on some makeup. I sort of kind of did my eyebrows, but they're not quite there yet. Holy moly. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. So I tried to do some of my eyebrows. I'll fix them up a little bit after I put on some foundation. But today, I saw a video from a fellow beauty guide who is a makeup artist, and the only color she used is this Ready Jetset Go color, and I thought it was gorgeous. So here I am about to attempt her little do. But we'll start from the scratch. So I already put on my skincare. I put on Must Do, Sotox, Skin Therapist, and One Drop Wonder. And I don't know if y'all can see on video, but do you see the middle of my forehead? I didn't do a before picture, but I'm going to find a picture of when I had this freaking huge wrinkle in between my forehead. I swear to you, it is getting smaller. This wrinkle and this wrinkle up here, which you can barely even see it now. And then my chest, I've already showed pictures of my chest. Like, seriously, the Sotox and the One Drop Wonder, I've been using it twice a day. And I kid you not, it freaking works. It works. I'm not lying. Okay, so I already put my skincare on, and then I sprayed my face with the First Base Primer. And I'm just going to get some foundation on my face, and then we will start my eye. I'm going to try and get to it so that I don't lose everybody, because I know you get kind of bored. What did I use for what, Courtney? Hi, everybody. If you missed it, I'm using one color today to do a smoky eye. It's called Ready Jetset Go. It's a shimmery, like, dark grayish color, and I'm super excited to see if I can do the same look as the girl that inspired me to do it. So I'm going to stop talking and get started on my foundation. As y'all have seen before, I use a brush to apply, so I'm just rubbing it in my foundation. And you do not need a lot of foundation, so I'm just going to scatter it as to not put on too much product. So that was one little rub of foundation. Do y'all see my face already? You do not need a lot of foundation. Seriously. Like, I haven't even hit the bottom of my foundation, so I at least have like 2 more months to go, and I've been using this foundation for over 2 months and doing like live videos, sometimes doing my makeup twice a day. Like, if you don't want to try this foundation, you're crazy, because I seriously have never been obsessed with the makeup so much. It just lasts forever. It barely takes anything to put on. It literally feels like you're not wearing makeup, and yet you look flawless. I've never been so happy with my skin like in my whole life. And if you know me, then you know that I have some self-confidence issues. I talk about being fat all the time. I'm going to work on that. I'm really trying to not be negative about myself, but I will definitely say that joining this business and really like doing my makeup pretty and feeling pretty every day has seriously boosted my confidence and my self-esteem and like my general well-being. I promise you, like, it's so much more. Like, I am so I mean, I was already a happy, energetic person, but I'm like even more happy, even more energetic, like super motivated, and I just love this company, and I love their products, and I love how beautiful it makes you feel. I can't really, it takes a little longer to blend on a Facebook Live because it's a little harder to see. So I'm just trying to make sure I get it really blended. So that's the foundation, and I mean, that's all I need for foundation. Like this, I'm not going to cover every little spot with the foundation. As far as blemishes go and stuff. That's what concealer's for, and the concealer's waterproof, so I mean, there's no sense in not using the concealer to cover up those spots. So I'm going to go in today with number 0 under my eyes and on my eyes, because I do want to get my lid nice and smooth since I'm just using the one shadow. So this is the lightest concealer that we have, number 0. It's a really pretty highlight. It also feels like you have nothing on. And then I'm going to use number 2 to do my bridge of my nose, across, and my chin. And I have like a few little hormone spots there, so we'll cover those suckers up. What is everybody doing today besides having to work? It's only Tuesday. It does not feel like Tuesday to me for some reason. It feels, I'm going to use this blending sponge. I have my blender full, that's the LimeLight, but I use this for my powder, so I don't want to mix the contents. But I'm just going to blot that product and really blend it out good so that it's nice and smooth, because remember, I'm not going to be covering it up with a whole bunch of shadow. Well, Courtney, I think you deserve to sit and lay on the couch every once in a while. You got to remember, we business women now. We have 2 jobs and husbands. I mean, I have like 4 jobs and a husband, but I don't have any kids. And you basically have one. You've adopted one pretty much. Hi, girls. Whoever's jumping on. I'm trying to look as best I can, but can't quite see it all. I think that my eyes are becoming 30. I don't need glasses yet, but maybe one day I might need them. Okay, so let's talk about something fun that happened today. Well, let's talk about something fun that happened last week. Courtney got promoted to lead beauty guide. And guess what happened today? Renee got promoted to lead beauty guide. Which probably means nothing to y'all unless you're beauty guides. But I've put a lot of time and effort into this business, and I'm pretty excited about any kind of promotion that I get. It feels well worth it. And guess what's happening tonight? I'm going on a date. I haven't devoted very much time to my husband lately, so I figure I need to. We're pretty excited about it. We're going to the movies. And even better, we're going to the movies on CMC's dime, because they gave me some movie tickets. Okay, I think that's perfectly blended. What do y'all think? So if you're wondering what it means to be beauty guide, what am I talking about? If you're wondering what it means to be a lead beauty guide, it means that you, as your team, has sold $2,500 in products together and for the month, and 2 of your team members are beauty guides themselves. Nope, that's a lie. 2 of your team members are active, which means they personally have sold $300 each in sales. So all in all, and you have to be active as well, which means you have to have sold at least 300 yourself too. Which just shows how much of a team job this is. Like, they are so committed on teamwork. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, because I really want people to know, like, this seriously makes a big difference. With our powder, just the way, I don't know what, something about it. When you heavily put it under, like setting that foundation under your eye, but like overboard, before you do your eyeshadow, when you get done doing your eyeshadow, you just blend out the powder and it just comes right off, all the eyeshadow. So you don't have any dark fallout. And especially since I'm using a dark color today, like, I don't want it to stick to my foundation. So this is a really, really good way to keep it from sticking. And not only does it help with the fallout of your eyeshadow, it makes your under eyes super smooth. Which is why I do it on in between my eyebrows and my chin, because those are my shiniest spots. And when you start blending your when you start blending your powder out, it leaves a super smooth, like, pretty airbrush look. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of powder. It looks like I'm doing a lot, but I'm just dabbing it with my blender thing. Okay, so let's get to the fun part. So, this ready, I'm going to show you all again since some of you might not have been watching. I'm using this one color, Ready, Jetset, Go, and you can't really see, but it's got a little shimmer to it. And it's going to be my whole eye look. So to start, I'm going to use and I just ordered, if y'all didn't know, sure you do, because I've posted it all day. I've tried to talk myself out of ordering LimeLight's brushes literally for 10 hours, and I couldn't resist. So I ordered them. So I have new brushes coming in that are way better than what I have now. But for right now, we're using the cheapo kind. It's a flat, like a small blending brush, kind of flat. It's probably actually a concealer brush, but I'm going to use it for my eyeshadow. I'm going to put spray 10 Years Younger finishing spray on my brush, and that is going to be my lid. This is just going to make the color pop a little bit more on my lid part, and then I'm going to be able to blend it into a smoky eye. So I'm not putting a whole lot. I did like 1 or 2 dabs with the brush. And I'm going to do my lid a little more dense color. Adrian's out there talking to somebody about me being on Facebook Live and that I can't talk. Okay, so Amanda, it's a serious problem. I can't stop either. But I don't even care because I'm like, well, it's going for my business. And I mean, I keep on doing well in my business, so I might as well just keep on rewarding myself. Okay, I think I'm going to do one more little round of that just to give it like a really good dark color. And no, I'm not going to leave it like this. Y'all, I'm not crazy. So one more dab and do the other side. Okay. So, literally that's like all of the shadow that you need. Now, what I'm going to do from there, I have this like more dense, rounded, fluffy brush. And I'm not putting any shadow on it. I'm just going to be going in to the shadow I already put and doing the windshield wiper motion back and forth in my crease. And you just want to blend it really good. And this is my first time doing it, so we're just hoping that this turns out how hers did. But this is how she did it. She had a little better quality brushes than I do. We're going to go to the other side. Same thing. You're not adding any shadow to your brush. You're literally just blending out the shadow that you already put on. That's what makes these shadows so freaking amazing. Because they blend so well. And look at all the color. I didn't even put any eyeshadow on that crease. And look at all the color that's in the crease. Just from the amount that I put on before. Whoops. Now I gotta even it out a little bit. I might have gone a little overboard on the top. Okay. So, done with this brush. Now I'm going to use, I don't want to use one of the brushes I use a lot. Let me see here. We have an angled brush. I want to find the softest brush, like a flimsy soft brush. So I think that, oh, this is a good one. So this is like a flimsy, like really flimsy, soft, fluffy brush. I don't want like the thicker, like it doesn't, what I just used. Sorry, I'm trying to show y'all. Whenever I get my LimeLight brushes, I'll be able to give y'all a better idea and give it a name, but I don't know the name of these brushes, but this one's like more dense and hard. This one is really soft and flimsy. So I'm going to go in again with no shadow, but where I left off on my, like, under my brow line sort of, I'm just going to now blend out the rest of that. And I think the girl even did like a little less on her upper eye. That was kind of a mistake what I just did, but it still kind of turned into a smoky eye. And then my thing that I used for my concealer, I'm just going to go in and kind of clean up like that harsh line under my brow line. Can y'all see close enough? I think I'm going to go back in one more time with that brush that I used on my crease. Just to even it out a little bit. And give that corner a little more something. So I'm just going like back and forth halfway. This is so crazy that literally like 2 dabs of a brush did all this color on my lid. Because I have big eyelids. I mean, you can blend all day, whatever you want to do. I think that I'm good with that. And the same exact color I'm going to use under my eye. So first I'm going to get a powder brush, nice and soft powder brush. I'm going to sweep away that extra powder. I think I just sweeped away my nose whenever I touched my face really hard. What do y'all think so far? Do you like it? Is this something you would do? It was one eyeshadow color. That's like 12 bucks. It'll last forever. So I'm going to get a thin brush now. Let me find it. I'm sorry, y'all. So I've got like a thin, you see it, brush. I'm also going to spray it with priming spray, and this, like, you do not have to do this, but this does add a lot of pop to your color. It also lengthens your wear, and it doesn't, like, I mean, these shadows stay pretty well, but why not? So I'm going to have to get a little closer with a mirror because I cannot see what I'm doing on this video. But I'm going to use this is a dampened brush, and I'm just going to get the, if you can see the bottom. Can you see where the shadow is? And I'm going to start on the outside and work my way in. Not quite to the corner of my eye. Gonna get more shadow. Start in the corner. This mirror is so weird. You have to have it in the exact right spot for the magnifying part to even show you what you're doing. And then get in that up about like, it's like 2/3 of the way to the corner of my eye. Keep in mind, this is all the same color. So I'm going to go along my eyelid on the top too to make the eyeliner. Of course, if you have the eyeliner, I mean, you can use the eyeliner. It probably would look better. I think I might. Just to have like an added color. like darkness because I have blonde eyelashes. So I'm going to finish blending out that bottom part. I'm just going to get like a soft, smaller, fluffy brush. Not going to add any shadow. And then just kind of start in the inside and blend out that part into your corner. And it gives it a little tiny bit less of a harsh line. More natural look. I think I did a little heavier on the other eye. But I mean, that's all that it took. And once I get the rest of my face on, this, of course, like if you had blonde hair or you're a brunette, you could do a really pretty bright lip with this eye look. I feel like that would look really pretty. I don't tend to do a red lip with my red hair, but I feel like it would look really pretty on a blonde person. I'm fixing my nose because I like rubbed my nose really hard a few minutes ago. Anyways, that's my opinion. I feel like it would look really pretty with a bright lip. So I'm going to use One Night Sand and 10 Years Younger finishing spray on my eyebrows. And if you have to go, don't worry, I'll post a picture of the finished look. I appreciate you watching. I know this part gets kind of boring. Who likes to watch somebody doing their eyebrows? But I do try to do it on the videos so that people who ask me questions about the makeup process can learn how to do things. And One Night Sand is a really light color. It's literally like the perfect color for redheads, for your brows. I feel like it's like the perfect darkness once you get all your powder and everything on. It looks so natural. Alright. So we're going to go finish the face. I don't know what I'm doing with that brush. Get your big powder brush. And remember I had like baked the powder on earlier, like you can't really even tell. It kind of just sets the foundation and disappears. And then when you blend the rest of everything out, you can't even tell that you put that extra layer of powder on. It just makes your face look a lot smoother and put together. I think I'm going to do just a little tiny bit more. Like, what do y'all think? I think the corner needs something a little darker. That brush that I started with, I'm going to go in with it on the corner, just the corner of my eye with the Ready, Jet, Set, Go. If you're just catching the video, everything on my eye is one color. Thank you, Courtney. I still gotta put on eyeliner, and of course this will look like 10 times better with some eyelashes. Blonde eyelashes are not cute. So I'm just going in with the same color I've been using, but a little darker dents on my corner. It's so crazy that you can make all these different shades with this one color. I'm in love. Duh, Courtney. I love doing eye makeup. Any day of the week, you tell me. This one, I'm literally like as light as a feather blending that out. All with the same brushes I've been using and not adding any other color, y'all. That's so crazy. Okay. Hey, Tara. Your sister has a sample on the way. The foundation. Okay, let's finish. Where did I leave off at? Some bronzer. So I use a little bit smaller powder brush to do my bronzer. Y'all know I love our bronzer. It is so natural and pretty. And it's one bronzer color for all skin tones. Like, what? Yeah, your mom had already tried a sample. She said she liked it. She's a busy traveling woman. Every time I talked to her or asked her about it or, you know, got an address or whatever, she was always somewhere different. I was like, good Lord, you travel a lot. That's funny. That might be pregnancy brain. Or not, because I mean, I would do something like that, and I'm not pregnant. So when you're putting on bronzer, to get like a more natural, easy, contoured look, you do the middle of an E, the top of an E, and then the bottom of an E on your jawline. And then I mean, you can use a different brush if you want to. I just use my powder brush and go over it again in in a number 3 and blend it out so there's no harshness to the lines. And this is really like, you can do this as heavy or as light as you want, whatever you think looks natural for you. But it's like, look how much more definition is in my face just from adding the bronzer. I feel like it makes you lose at least 5 pounds. Okay, Amanda, thanks for watching. I gotta hurry too. Adrian's gonna yell at me if I'm not ready by 7:15. That is what he said. What color blush should we use? I think I'm gonna use Alive. Alive is this color. Or we might try Excited. First, I'm gonna do Alive. Look at my chest. Isn't that the weirdest blotchy? That is so strange. I have like a dip of blotchiness. Redhead skin, I swear. So this is a Live blush. Barely used any, y'all. I don't know. I don't think. We'll try it. I don't want to use the same. So I'm going to use just the smallest amount of Excited. Excited is this crazy bright color right here. Like barely a touch. I'm not sure what that mark is. And then I'm going to blend it with Glowing. Oh, first I'm going to go back in. This is the powder. And And then glowing is our like really natural highlight. So I'm going to use, I'll show you. This is glowing. $7:15. What time is it? Don't tell me it's 7:15. Okay. What time is it?
7:03.
Adrian says it's 7:03. I better get a show on the road. He'll leave me and go on a date by himself. This is bronzer, y'all. I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. My nose looks a little red. Okay, so I'm going to put eyeliner on and mascara on in the car. And I'm going to go do my hair really fast. And Adrian's going to drive. And then I'll post a finished look before we go into the movies. Okay? Love y'all and thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you soon. Bye!